range damage? Do you have that to help deal with the Pharah composition?
Well, Shanghai trying to make up their minds. Ding will be swapping over onto the Pharah. DM going back to the Widowmaker, and Youngjin sticking through with the Doomfist. Haven't seen this yet in the series, but we know that he is very well versed on this pick. Brings out a lot of explosive damage if he can line up that rocket punch, smash somebody into a wall.
Very strong against what Shock are running too. They're reliant on formation, and it makes it a lot easier for the Doomfist to get those wall picks.
Can also get punched right out of that immortality field that Rascal's going to be looking to offer up. DM going around into the back. Rascal trying to survive, gets punched out of that immortality field, but no one there for the follow-up to try to finish him off. Now it's going to be expiring soon, and Youngjin uppercuts him out of it, manages to find the kill already. A couple picks coming through DM. Unhindered at the moment, will finally get jumped on by Choyobin, but now Super is gone. Luffy going to be the only elimination coming through here for the Shock. And that will just be a very swift cap onto A.
And this is the style of the Shanghai Dragons shining through. You know, if you looked at the UI and the 12 heroes we have in this map, right before that fight broke out, it was San Francisco, old style versus the new, and what Shanghai Dragons are running. And Numbani is a map that really suits what Shanghai are doing. So that's why I had concerns, and
Youngjin, close quarter combat, but there's too many. Not going to be able to take everybody down.
But he baits the immortality field. Every time you see that die in the kill feed, the Rascal's skull there, that means that they don't have that for a long time, and that's super critical.
Need to get that down again so they can try to set up the barrage. He's going to be dropping low here onto the ground, trying to find that pick off on a Violet. Rascal now going to be taking a nap. That's going to be the opportunity. He pulls the trigger on it. Choyobin going to be melted out of that mech. They get the D-suit. Youngjin with a meteor strike takes down 2.
And Gamsu set it up. He made sure that Choyobin would be knocked into the air and unable to defense matrix in that area. He's been so great at disrupting the backlines of these teams, but sometimes the front lines now on the Wrecking Ball. Remember, it's the hero he started playing with. Take a look at Youngjin here as well. In all the chaos, there's no retreat. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's going to get the meteor strike in for the double.
Yep. Dropping down. Comes up with those kills, and Shanghai Dragons at the moment just kind of cruising through this next phase of Numbani. Nearly rolled up to point B, get that checkpoint, get that extra time in the time bank. Still nearly 4 minutes ready to go. Ding gonna be hacked for the moment, so will be grounded, but it seems like no one from Shock is going to be able to try to take him out. Moth's gonna have to use that sound barrier as well, just to try to keep everybody topped up, and his super swings forward. TM just cuts him down.
Now he's got this angle here. Immortality field down, and the amplification matrix isn't gonna do much for you. This is definitely gonna be the cap in 5 minutes. The advantage here, and Sinatra's finally getting close to an EMP.
And Violet's gonna be staggered as well.
I gotta say, you know, the choice of Numbani is not paying off for the Shock right now. They're getting dominated in a matchup that has been winnable for Pharah Widow across the board all throughout Stage 3. This is the more standard comp right now. San Francisco going back to the past. EMP is late, and I don't know if it's gonna be a game changer here. It can buy some time, but things are really dire for the Shock at the moment.
4.5 minutes. That's a very arduous time bank to be looking at if you're the Shock here on this defense. Absolutely is possible to try to take this one back into their hands. EMP out from Sinatra, manages to catch 2. He gets tagged up here for the moment. Gamsu around the side, still just going to be getting topped up, has that pocket coming in.
It was
Stays alive now, that self-destruct going to be gone.
The EMP didn't do what they wanted. They wanted to get the pick onto Ding, but they weren't able to follow up. And now look what he's got. Free damage in the sky.
Yep, Super taking a lot here in front. The Nanobu is going to have to be used just to ensure that he stays alive. Rocket's still going down. Rascal, he's got to use that immortality field. The barrage is still online from Ding. He might be able to set up a play now.
Field's going to be down in just a moment here, too. Here we go.
Gamsu up over the top. Minefield going to be dropped in. Drop into the back. Both supports hugging. Does not show mercy. He takes them down, and the cart rolls through. Shanghai Dragons making it look easy on the Shock's map pick.
On the Shock's map pick, and that's the biggest concern we have going forward here. What a start. Absolute control to Ding. He finds the backline, he finds the support. Sinatra Sombra, a little bit lackluster so far.
3 minutes and 46 seconds, the time to beat. We'll see what the Shock can get done on their attack when we come back.
The Overwatch League is brought to you by Toyota, official North American partner of the Overwatch League. Toyota, let's go places.
Never die. This is not your time.
San Francisco.
And welcome back, Shanghai Dragons on the cusp of being able to make this a 2-0 start. A fantastic push from them. 3 minutes and 46 seconds set here on Numbani. Shock getting ready to go on their attack to see how they can fare. Make sure you guys stick around for halftime though. The desk is coming up to break down the first half for you. But today, after today's match, be sure to tune in to Watch Point. This coming Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific for a very special Stage 4 preview. Puck and the crew will be breaking down everything you guys need to know heading into our final stage of the season. May even have a few surprise announcements up their sleeves, so you don't want to miss it.
I can tell you guys definitely do not want to miss that one. Make sure you check it out. Stage 4 is going to be epic. A great conclusion to this wonderful year of Overwatch League before we head into playoffs. But right now, zooming in on our Stage 3 finals, you know, this is Numbani, where you've got a lot of open spaces. There's a lot of areas where Pharah will excel. It's an area where when you're fighting against Youngjin on the Doomfist, you know, you're going to have problems in small choke points. Now the Shock will either have to take the stairwell left here, where they're going to find themselves having Doomfist problems and Pharah issues, or they're going to have to break straight through the center. On their way through the center, they'll take a ton of damage as they try to get into that hallway, but they are taking the left side approach instead. Again, not easy here. You're going to rely a lot on Batiste's AoE healing, as well as Lucio, obviously, as you come through. And here comes Youngjin on the flank!
Yeah, he's waiting around the side, but as soon as he sees that Zarya bubble and Sinatra, he knows that he can't go in, doesn't want to feed any ult charge or energy over to that Zarya.
Well, they're getting pelted by Ding right now at the moment. He's just uncontested.
Youngjin just looking for an avenue of approach to get his way back into the fight, try to pop somebody here. Right now, just going to be operating around the low ground. Super, he's dropping low. They hold him in. Now he's going to be hacked out. Immortality Field does come through, but Ding manages to eliminate that. And he nearly has a barrage online. Already 89%, but Youngjin goes forward with the rockets and manages to take him down. Youngjin now up onto the high ground as well, going to be taken out. San Francisco Shock, they look to close out this point A-cap very swiftly, about as swiftly as we saw from the Shanghai Dragons. They cannot really contest this one as Gamsu gets eliminated. That will be the cap. 5.5 minutes on the clock here for the Shock.
It's all about Choi Hyobin, got those critical kills, takes the Pharah out of the sky, gets the follow-up kill there 2 in a row to start getting control to the San Francisco Shock. He eliminated the biggest issue that they had, which was the Pharah, the range damage they couldn't contest with. Choi Hyobin comes in, punishes the greed from Ding. And this is now a world where the Shock could match the time bank of the Shanghai Dragons. Felt impossible moments before, but they have turned this around.
Still a very good chance to get the recontest here for the side of the Dragons. They have that EMP barrage combo online.
Yep,
and we need to make sure that they can hit Violet and focus fire that Immortality Field.
That is exactly what they're looking to do here. Look at the disruption already set up, messing up the formation. Here we go.
Jump forward, EMP going to be coming through. Violet already just picked off. Youngjin finds it himself. Mortality Field is going to be used, but now there's a Bionade over on a Super. He'll be eliminated. Choi Hyobin knocked out of the mech, and Moth likely going to be taken down.
And they did it just before Moth had his sound barrier ready. A needle thread here in terms of the ultimate usage, hitting that before the appropriate counter was ready. Now the Dragons looking to continue the fight. I think a bit of an overextension here from Youngjin. Great kill there for the Shock. They've still have both support ultimates, so this contest should be easy.
Yep, and him getting taken down actually opens up for this play to happen. Koma and Luffy both going to be eliminated, so no supports in the next fight here for the Shanghai Dragons if they take one at all. San Francisco Shock also steamrolling their way through to B.
Yeah, San Francisco Shock should have this for free. There's just no way to contest. Only DM is nearby as he's looking to charge up EMP. Gets punished for it.
Yep.
But the Dragons' ultimates aren't as impactful as what the Shock have. They can shut down everything the Dragons hold right now. All Choyoben has to do is open the defense matrix. As long as he's not picked or hacked, which is exactly what DM's going to be looking for, then the Shock have a great chance of matching or even beating the time bank here in this upcoming team fight. The combos here, way better for them at the moment.
Yep, Gamsu going to be dropping into the back, pops that adaptive shield to try to stay alive. Immortality field already going to be used as Youngjin looks to wreak some havoc.
So
Has
they
that
wanted.
Meteor Strike as a bailout, and he's going to be using it now. Violet, he gets forced with the Transcendence. Youngjin just trying to play this one out patiently, drops in onto that ledge. Keep himself safe, doesn't want to land in the middle of the Shock squad. Ding falling low, and Matrix going to be thrown down. A lot of extra damage going to be coming through, but Rascal gets taken out. Youngjin goes back in with the uppercut and manages to find the kill. We'll be able to slow up the cart here for now as Gamsu continues to play forward, keeping this one contested so they cannot advance.
Choi's the target they want, but they just can't get him.
Yeah, can't get that elimination yet. Ding at the moment as they stabilize, more than happy to hold on to that barrage because the EMP is nearly online for DM.
Exactly. Now the EMP is going to make the barrage so much more powerful. Great place on the Doomfist again from Youngjin. Him landing on the ledge there is not an accident. He used it to escape, as you say, but the damage will still go downwards to where he landed. So just understanding Doomfist incredibly well. One of the best Doomfists we've got right now in the Overwatch League. The EMP setup here is mostly to hit Moth if possible, but also Choyoben if he can delete the ability to stop that barrage with the Matrix. That's what he wants.
Oh, well, Youngjin going to be taken down. Violet, normally the prey, now the Predator. This has come out on top. Gets rid of him, alleviates a lot of pressure.
Moth's
You can see
safe.
Moth in the back trying to avoid this EMP. Knows that it's going to be inevitable, but now Sinatra going to be taken down moments before he can get a Graviton Surge online. There's no mercy on the side of the Shock to try to res him back into the fight. Super is getting bumped around, will be taken down. And already, Shanghai Dragons have established a superior time bank for themselves.
And they're abusing Choyoben. They slept him, they hacked him.
And now
you know
he's
what?
knocked out of the mech.
You don't need a barrage when there's just no damage mitigation. And Gamsu has no fear. He's going into these fights alone. 1/4 health. He's baiting out the immortality field. That's another thing that the Shock have that can mitigate the massive damage the Dragons have, but it keeps getting baited out before they get to take the fight they want. They're going to have 6 ultimates here going to the next fight, but you can't favor them in this particular fight because of the EMP factor. It's going to have to be the next one you'd have to think that they could potentially take. Too greedy to try to commit now, and no energy.
We have a grab bomb combo. Energy can be built up pretty rapidly here. If he had the shield online,
He baits
pushes
it
around
again.
to the side. Yep, immortality field going to be taken down. Sinatra still with a sliver of HP, trying to survive. Both support ultimates available here for the San Francisco Shock. They want to be able to hold on to those for that EMP when it comes in.
So incredibly good from Gamsu.
Graviton surges out. Sinatra manages to get the catch, and Gamsu going to be eliminated, but now Rascal is gone. So no further
Res.
immortality field, and he just goes into the back. Koma just slinks his way through, manages to find the res. Gamsu going to be back into the fight, but Youngjin going to be taken down as the shatter comes in. Ding drops the barrage, manages to find one. Sinatra gets cleaned up, but he doesn't last much longer after that. Super able to swing and get the kill onto the enemy Pharah. Gamsu still wreaking havoc in the back, gets the nano boost, the EMP coming through. Super bionated, but the sound barrier shield comes in to try to keep the Reinhardt alive. GM just going to be snapping back over to the side, trying to keep himself safe.
Koma's insane!
Youngjin continues to find these picks.
Koma gets that res, he's healing up Loopy. Nobody's dying. Nobody's dying on the side of the Shanghai Dragons. That's another immortality field down. That's not going to be up when Rascal respawns here in the next few seconds. Gamsu is hitting these moments so critically, forcing out these immortality fields. They took the passive fight. They won the time bank war, but they might get more than that now.
And Violet nearly picked off as he swaps over onto the Moira.
And you
Would have
just see
been absolutely crucial if they could have gotten that kill there, but DM still just farms up 40%.
Rascal swapped over to the Hog now as well, taking a page out of Vancouver Titans book from yesterday. But it's a bit too late for the time bank. Let's see if they can finish the map.
Minefields again going to be dropped in. Hack goes through onto Rascal, so he cannot self-heal, and he gets pushed straight back into the mines. Youngjin plays it perfectly, gets the hit, now takes Choyoben out of the mech in midair. This guy is an absolute maniac.
Absolute crazy performance here from the Dragons. They are in their zone.
Violet's gone. Youngjin is just popping off Another Meteor Strike nearly available. We'll get the kill onto Sinatraa again. Now looks for a little bit more. Rascal, he's got that self-heal. He's trying to stay alive. And they will go ahead and peel back. This is looking like a hold at the moment for the Dragons.
It is certainly looking like a hold. The San Francisco Shock don't have ultimates here to try to initiate a fight. Sinatraa will have a grab in the longer fight, but it's the EMP barrage combo they're constantly worried about. And that's something that Shanghai Dragons were able to hold for so long. There's no immortality field this time either. It's gonna have to be a hook to start things off for the Shock, or there's no chance they're finishing this map, and the hook misses.
Yep, it misses. The EMP comes down and it catches absolutely everybody. Mirage now laid down on top of it all. They look for the team wipe. Choyhoban is the last one left alive, but they will strategically leave him that way. He's trying to jump off the side. They finally finished him off. It's 15 seconds remaining for the Shock.
Sinatraa walks in with no energy. They're gonna use Rascal on the Wrecking Ball. Super Slept, he's so important here.
Slept at the front. They try to knock him off the side of the map. We'll be grateful that that does not happen, but now Moth is gonna be gone. The
can't even touch.
Coming out from Violet. They have to make it to the card. They barely managed to make their way through as Rascal swapped over onto the Wrecking Ball, but he's instantly taken down, as is Violet. Sinatraa throws in the grab in desperation, but they cannot do it. Shanghai Dragons, they move up 2-0 in this first of 4 series.
Shanghai wins San Francisco's map pick of Numbani, a map pick they may regret looking back, but this series looks like